What's up, everyone? I am Mark, and you are watching Trading with a Dummy. I have to reshoot this entire video because my stupid keyboard just started messing up right at the beginning of the video, which is lagging. So it was messing up my entire video. So I'm starting it over. Anyways, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. If you haven't followed me on IG, I'm Trading with a Dummy on IG. You can DM me anytime if you have any questions or if there's any way I can help you. Please do reach out. Don't be afraid to ask me any questions, regardless if you feel it's stupid or not. Ask me and I will respond back to you. Also, of course, if you enjoy this video, make sure you click that like button. And if you don't enjoy it, please comment below and tell me why you didn't enjoy it. Because today we're going to cover homework with a dummy. I am your dummy. I am going to teach you something that I learned, which is very basic, of course, but I think it's a great tool for you to utilize when you are trading options, specifically short-term as well as long-term. You can use it however you want. And I believe you can also use this method for buying stocks as well and getting in and out of positions. I learned this method through Stocks to Freedom room that I'm currently reviewing. Kiki went over it in one of her videos. Now there's a few extra things I'm going to kind of throw in there to show you guys that she didn't cover, but this is not like a method that she just kind of came up with herself. This is a standard method, but I want people to know that they're able to utilize this to get into positions and then allow automation to basically get you out for profit or for a loss without you having to micromanage or manage your account. Because a lot of us have 9-to-5s. A lot of you guys are going to work and you may not have time to constantly see if you're in the green or if you're in the red and if you should get out or not. But this is the important thing when it comes to options. Stop thinking of it as a specific number for you to exit at. You want to look at percentages, and that's what we're going to cover, percentages. If you get into a position, you need to know at what point do you want to take profit. Do you want to take profit at 20%, 50%, 100%, 300%? You need to decide when you want to take profit, as well as how much are you willing to risk by percentages. Like, are you willing to risk 20% to make 100%? Are you willing to risk 20% to make 20%, 1 for 1? So you need to decide. So we'll cover this real quick. It's just a real quick, easy setup. You can use it moving forward. It's going to be really easy. It's going to do all the work for you. I definitely recommend everybody use this, especially if you're thinking about trading weekly. I know I always said, don't do that. But here I am. I'm trying to master it myself because, again, I'm going from room to room. Most of them are doing weekly options trading, and I might as well actually learn the stuff. If I'm reviewing it, I might as well see if it works. So I'm going to do it for you guys and, of course, for myself. All right, let's jump over to my computer. We're on my MacBook. We are now on thinkorswim. Oh, I should have probably emphasized this earlier. This is for people who have thinkorswim, not E-Trade or Robinhood. So if you don't have thinkorswim, you can, I guess, kindly exit stage left, but please make sure you click that subscribe button and, of course, that like button as well. I don't know how to do this on E-Trade yet. I'll probably eventually get to it and I'll do another video on this, but this is for the thinkorswim application that you download on your Windows computer or on your Mac computer, not the thinkorswim web. All right, so we're here on thinkorswim. I got Apple up, and the reason why I'm going to use Apple because this is like a real position that I'm kind of in right now that I'm trying to get in and profit from because I'm practicing. We're going to go with 3rd of September, which expires in 1 day. It's a weekly. So you click on it. I'm going to go for a call option, which is currently going for 29 cents for a strike price of $155. Apple is currently at $153. So if you're familiar with Apple, it moves typically $1 to $2 each day, back and forth, depending on what direction, the trend, and all the other stuff. But it's not a very volatile stock. It's very good for people with small accounts. So if you're starting off with like $500 and you're trying to grow it with weeklies or monthly options, Apple's the way to go, to be honest. Apple and SPY. All right, so we're on here, and I know I told you guys before, never pay for the ask. Always try to pay for the bid or the mid. But today we're just going to go with the ask just to kind of get straight to the point. So typically when you right click, you have this option, you go over it and you click buy single, but that's not what we're going to do today. We're going to right click and we're going to go down to buy custom. Again, we're going down to buy custom with OCO bracket. When you click on that, this template is going to show up. Now, this is the default template. It's going to show you that you're buying 10 contracts at a time. Adjust it however you want. If you just want to do one contract, let's just do one contract. You will adjust it for one, and you want to go below and adjust it for one as well, and go below here and adjust it for one as well. So I am willing to buy one contract of Apple that expires tomorrow on 3rd of September 2021. It is a weekly. My strike price is for 155. It is a call option. Remember, call means it's going up, puts means going down. And I'm willing to pay 29 cents. 29 cents times 100 is $29. That's how much I'm paying per contract. It's a limit order, and it's only for the day, meaning that when I get into this order, and if it doesn't execute at $29 by the time the market closes, this just disappears. If you want to keep it there and you want to just keep it indefinitely for about 60 days or so, you click good to cancel, and it will just remain there until it executes. All right, so I have that part set up. The first line is set up, it's good to go. Now this is the part where we need to start changing a few things, where you want to go for percentages. Right below is the take profit. And you want to click on this toggle right here and change it to this. I don't know what this would represent, but basically you're just click on this toggle. Then you go over to the plus and minus symbol. You click on that 2 times. And now you have the percentages. So what percentage do you want to get out of your trade for profit? Let's say I'm willing to get 20% is my goal. And now you are done with that. Done. So now this will trigger at 20% profit on this order. Now you're going to go down. How much are you willing to risk? Same thing, this shows you you're in the stop loss area. Click on this again, toggle to match the one on top. Then you go over to plus and minus symbol, click on that 2 times. Now you're at percentages minus what? How much are you willing to risk? I am willing to risk 10%. In a real life scenario, honestly, I'll probably go with 50% and 20%. But I'm willing to risk 10% of my position before it knocks me out of the position. It'll exit me out of this position for a 10% loss, versus you just letting it ride out all the way and then it could go to 0. You're willing to risk 10% of that $29. And of course, your profit goal is 20%. That is it, guys. You are now officially done. This is going to be your order. Now, if this is a template that you want to use every single time, like, hey, I want to get out at 20% each time and I want to risk only 10% each time, you want to come down here and you want to click on Save Custom Order Template. You click on it. This little box will show up. Go ahead and delete all that verbiage in there and name it whatever you want. We're going to name it Test Number 2 because there's a test 1 in there already from my previous video I was just trying. You click Save. Now you're done. You click Confirm and send the order. Everything looks good. Click Send. Now we're good. Now remember my previous video, I showed you guys how to look at the options chain on the chart spectrum. So we're going to right click here, copy the Apple options chart, go over, and we're going to add this right here to this chart. This is a flex chart, by the ways. Push enter, and now this is the position. If you're unfamiliar with a flex chart, basically if you pop up on here on the charts, you might see something that would just kind of look like this. And now you're like, oh wait, I don't have 2 screens. Well, you just click up here and you go for 2. And now you will copy and paste that option chain like I showed you guys. You just paste it in there, and now you can see the options chart for the position. So to the left, I have Apple, where I'm looking at the full-fledged stock itself on a 1 minute. You can adjust it however you want. But when I enter this position, this sitting order, it actually shows you here on the full-fledged Apple chart where your positions are to enter and exit, as well as on that option chain chart. And this is the one that I typically monitor. All right. So as you can see, my limit order is sitting to execute at 29 cents, and it's going to exit my position for profit at 35 cents. If it dips below and it goes down to 27 cents, it will exit me out. Obviously, this is way too tight. So you don't want to have a position like this. You want to give it some room. So you adjust it however you want to adjust it. But all I'm basically trying to show you guys that it's going to show up on the chart. And the good thing about this is that you can actually move your limit order up and down however you want. Like if you want to bring it down further, let's say you want to get in at 23 cents, you drop it, click send, and the whole position will adjust. You see how your profit taking order moved, how your stop limit moved. The only time when it won't move is if you decide, you know what, I want to take more profit. You could adjust your exit strategy up, click send, and it sits there. Same thing for stop. Let's say you want to widen up your stop a bit. You're willing to exit if it drops down to 18 cents, click send, and now you're good to go. Real simple. The only time the stops will move is based upon your limit order when you place it, moving it around back and forth. So that's pretty simple, y'all. I mean, this is it. This is the only thing you have to do. You set it up, you're good to go. And now you can walk away and you'll see whatever happens. You either come back to negative funds or you come to your 20% profit. Also, let me show you another trick real quick. I exited out of this. Even if you just pull up once you have this whole template saved and you pull up your options chart, you can right click on it and then go over to buy custom, and you should see your template you saved, which is a test. Number 2, you click on it and you click confirm, send, and there you go. Wherever you right clicked on the chart, it will then place the order right there. I'm gonna show you guys one more time. Let's say I want to get in at $20, right click, buy custom, go down to my template, which was test 2, click on it, confirm, send, bam, now it's sitting there. That's all you gotta do. And you can just, like I said, adjust it however you want and you are good to go. And then you'll just walk away from your computer. If it ends up hitting that 20 cent mark, it will execute. And then if it goes up to $26, you will exit out of your positions and you're profitable. That is it. It is that simple. Do this every single time. That also applies to long terms as well, but you want to figure out and see like, yo, do I want to have 50% profit? Do you want to have 100% profit? You need to decide, but this does all the magic for you. That way you can just set it, forget it, and walk away. And then in a couple of days, we'll see what happens. Obviously, if you're doing it for long term, you want to have good to cancel. So you want to make sure you put GTC when you place this order. What I mean about that, let me show you guys real quick. Just again, like let's say, there you go. I want to place this order right here. Remember where it says day, you want to make sure it's good to cancel. You just want to click that on all of them. And that way it will sit there until it cancels. All right. All right, y'all, that was it. I'm Mark. Thank you for stopping by Trading with a Dummy. If this helped you, make sure you click that subscribe button and the like button and share this with your friends who are interested in potentially doing any future options trading or whatnot. And again, guys, I really do appreciate y'all for stopping by. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a blessed day, y'all. Be kind to people, help somebody out. So, all right, that's it. Peace.